What's going on, everyone? It's Super here, and I'll bring you guys another Injustice 2 video. And today I'm going to be talking about the possibility of a very popular character for Injustice 2 being accidentally leaked. Potentially. Potential leak. But let's get into this. So before I do, of course, as always, if you guys do enjoy the Injustice 2 videos, leave a like rating on the video. It's always appreciated. But you guys see it by the title. Red Hood. So Red Hood is one of those characters who has been requested ever since the first Injustice game. A lot of people were shocked. A lot of people were disappointed when he didn't make it into the game. But today, there was some breaking news. I'm actually late to the party here. Most people have already covered this as far as, channels like myself that cover news. But I wanted to talk about it anyways because this is really actually giant news if it ends up coming true. There's this book it's actually a legit book. It's published by a company called Scholastic. They're legit, right? They've been publishing books forever. Mostly kid books. So this book is 100% legit as far as the book goes. And in that book, they talk about the first Injustice game, and they give a little, I guess, synopsis or just a little bit of detail about Injustice 2. And in that little paragraph, they talk about something that's very interesting, which I'll read to you guys right now. Characters, where should I start off with? Let's just start off here, right? Trying each character out is great fun because they all have brilliant special moves. The Joker uses chattering teeth as a weapon. Catwoman can whip her foes, and so on. And the mayhem begins all over again in Injustice 2, featuring Atrocitus, Supergirl, and Red Hood. Alright, I want you guys to just check that little sentence out. It begins all over again in Injustice 2, featuring Atrocitus, Supergirl, and Red Hood. Now, this is a book that is 100% legit. They make books about this about other games, or they make books like this about other video games, a lot of things that kids would be interested in. So this book is 100% legit, and the fact that it has Red Hood as one of the characters along with Atrocitus and Supergirl is very promising for Red Hood fans. I would probably say an 80% chance that Red Hood is going to be in the game. Before this, and I know what you guys are thinking, oh, Super, you're jumping to conclusion, and myself and a lot of people are, because there's certain leaks that come out, basically from Reddit or just different sources that seem believable, don't end up coming true, but as someone looking at it subjectively, you can never really believe those posts. But when it comes from a book that is officially published, and they need the rights to publish this book because it's a book about DC characters, this is actually a huge legitimate leak. And I'm not saying that Red Hood is 100% going to be in the game. All I'm saying is that the person writing this specific article either is just lying through his ass, or he actually knows that Red Hood is going to be in the game, and maybe it was a slip of his hand, because he wrote it. Maybe there were plans when he made this article about Injustice 2. Maybe at that time, NetherRealm had plans to have him on the main roster, and then they decided not to save him for DLC. Who knows what the case is, but this specific person that wrote this article for this specific book is, putting his name out there as being, well, actually, I don't even know if, I'm sure he gets credited in the entire book, but this is just a little section that was cut off specifically, highlighting this apparent leak. But this person is going to get a ton of shit if Red Hood doesn't end up being either a main character in the game or DLC. Like I mentioned, when this might have been like months and months ago, and Red Hood might have been planned to be on the main roster, but then pushed into DLC, maybe by WB, because they know that a lot of people want Red Hood. So DLC characters you know, they want to make some extra money. I'm not saying that's the case, but it's very possible with WB. You can never trust WB when it comes to trying to make that you know, that cheese, that cheddar. But one way or another, something's gonna happen here. Either this guy is going to get a ton of shit from everyone, including myself. I will be at his front door with a pitchfork, with a group of angry Red Hood fans saying, why the hell was Red Hood in this sentence talking about Injustice 2 and he didn't end up being in the game? Or this guy actually just gave us an accidental leak of Red Hood being in Injustice 2. We're not going to know until obviously later down the road when more characters start being revealed. And remember guys, there is a very, very high possibility that NetherRealm is keeping 2 secret characters for us to be revealed later. Right now there's 28 confirmed characters via the slots, at least in the enhanced beta, but it seems like there's going to be 2 other slots added, not including Darkseid. Darkseid is going to be 31st. He's going to be added on content down the road, but it seems like there's going to be 2 secret characters that nobody knows about, including the leak that came out back in January. So any new updates or information about any leaks, any characters, of course Red Hood, if we know more about it, I'll keep you guys in the loop. But like I mentioned, I'm not saying this confirms Red Hood to be in Injustice 200%. I'm just bumping up his chances of being in Injustice 2 up to 80%. Before this, it was about a 15, to be honest with you guys. Maybe 25, 20 to be DLC, but this has actually bumped it up quite significantly, at least for me. But as always, share your opinions in the comments section, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on guys, it's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.